everybody, and welcome on back to some musings. Where we left off, we were finishing exploring this map, and I had gone back and rescued the dog that I had abandoned. So, rescue might be too strong of a word. I fixed an abandonment that I almost committed, and that poor dog was sitting by itself in a. Well, I know it's just a game, but just to just to be safe, you should always act like. I mean, even like if you go into a dream and you're lucid, and like because you never know. You might end up one day like having dementia or something and becoming lucid in real life, and it's like you end up running around killing a bunch of animals and stuff, and it's real in real life. You never know. So, anyways, what a cheery way to start your Sunday or Saturday. It's Saturday today. Oh, I need a vacation. That's okay. I got one coming up, and it'll be fine. So. Anyways, and I finally started getting some work done on my one project that I'm doing. Basically, I want to recreate this project that someone else did, and it would be nice to find the original person that did this because, like, give credit to them. Because, I mean, even though I'm still not making money off of any of this stuff, it's originally the idea was someone else's. But basically, the project is to learn all of the United States presidents in order by memorizing a bunch of silly pictures. Like the first ones, and I started just sketching them out. The first one is you're washing a ton of clothes on the White House lawn, and there's just a washing machine, a giant washing machine, and just tons and tons of clothes. Because Washington, or wash a ton of clothes. That was our first president. And then you go up to the washing machine, you open up the lid, and there's atoms, like the building blocks of life, the little, like, with protons, neutrons, and electrons. Although I just drew it as a single ball with, like, electrons flying around it, with, like, a nucleus, the center, and, yeah, orbiting things with their orbit trails, making it basically like Saturn, a little mini Saturn with rings. Almost looks like nuclear symbols, like how you'd see, like, isotopes and whatnot. But anyways, so that's the second president, Adams. So you got Washington, Adams, then Jefferson. So one of those atoms flies out of the washing machine. Actually, I drew all three. Flew out of the washing machine and into a frying pan that a chef is cooking with, and the chef has his son there, and it's the chef's son, the Jefferson. So you got Washington, Adams, Jefferson, and then Madison is the fourth one. Washington, Jefferson, yeah. Fourth one, sorry, I was losing track as we're going there. So then if you look closer at what's cooking, what the cooking element is under the frying pan, and it's an angry son or a mad son or a Madison. There you go. And so then there's that. And then the mad son is mad because it's trapped there cooking for this chef and this chef's son. And so, but then he breaks free in the next picture, and then he's all happy, he's up in the sky, and he's giving a big old thumbs up, and that's where I ended. Like, so I drew those first pictures, kind of graffiti looking-ish, kind of like you'd see them on like building walls or something in the alley, or like kind of like that, street art. I don't quite trust that's exposed or explored. Well, I guess so. Just has a few really deep points. I don't think I have any. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Never pass up a free chance to get ink. So, and I was debating on splitting off into yet another season, like keeping these about 30 episodes to 40 episodes. Although I saw Waddles has started watching his new series. It has 79 episodes. He's doing a complete guide for the 1.21 update, and he goes back and he does like everything, like every single secret to Minecraft, every little trick. I love his videos. One of my favorites is the Blaze farm that he does. So you go in the Nether and you use a series of pistons to gently guide blazes down into a focal point, and then you go down underneath the contraption and start killing off the blazes as they fall into that focal point. And I mean, it's not the best farm because it doesn't automatically kill them. You have to stand there and whack them, but still, like, if, for anyone who's fought blazes, especially if there's a lot of, look at all these dogs. But especially if you fought blazes in the middle of like a bunch of other mobs spawning and you haven't. I don't remember. I think torches do keep mobs from spawning to a point, but then it's like the unpredictable nether where they might just spawn anyway. And we gotta do that. So maybe we'll do some of that. Switch it out of peaceful. Go find the ender dragon. We need an elytra so we can start. Oh, look, another ruin portal. So we can start exploring proper. But this map is almost all wrapped up. And it was pretty interesting. I actually have to say I like my original one better. I mean, there is a jungle. There's a jungle temple that we came across. I was like, where'd the ruined temple go? Or ruined portal go? So, go back over here. Climb this mountain a little bit. So, quite a few ravines, so I could spend some time, get a lot of ores from this map. I mean, but now this map is ruined as far as like if a new update comes. Now the armadillo is interesting because it wasn't a new, like it wasn't like the cherry trees where like a map had to be generated to include the new type of biome. I don't even know what that's called, but like there's now biomes where there's cherry trees. So, let's see. Yeah, I think I have to like go up there and make sure that I'm getting all those last little dots. So it drives me nuts. I'll see them and they're like, and of course I'm gonna have maps that have it. I just try to do my best. I mean, get like a 90% efficacy rate of the exploration. It's a little bit lossy of a compression. So. But anyways, yeah, so that learning presidents thing, like, it is a little bit vain, but a little bit patriotic at the same time. Like, let's learn all the names of these people that made this, and each one, like, we put them high up on pedestals, but at the end of the day, like, a lot of them are just as normal as any of us, and, like, especially for their time. I mean, just leaders that took charge, anyone could have done it. And that's the thing that we're starting to find out with this experiment that we call the United States of America is you don't need special blood or like a special family line or a familial crest. I mean, it helps, like the royal family and all that. Like, yeah, they have a bunch of experience in ruling and how to lead people, but, and even that, I mean, how much of that was spent exploiting and killing and invading and colonizing a bunch of people around the world and all the terror and stuff that they inflicted? Like, ugh. And I was in India and I saw some of the architecture from when the British were occupying, and like, it looked really nice. It was really good architecture, but at the same time, it was like they kind of came in here and just started doing what's what, and like, and then they up and left too, because not to try to be nefarious, but I mean, um, uh, not to be nefarious, but like, they didn't have enough resources for a sustained plan. Like they colonized, they did that stuff, and then they didn't really. I mean, it was too hard to control the government so far away, and I've heard that's why the Roman Empire collapsed as well. It's because they were spread out so thin. They tried to make some money that would work for the entire empire, and then like the different rates of value kept changing, and it was just a nightmare. But oh look, and just to make sure that I explored all the way out there, we'll just take a nice quick trip. Anyways, so that, and also I'm working on some more cybersecurity projects, and it is pretty hippy dippy. It's publicly shaming spammers in groups, and like I've now been encouraging people to start shaming them. Just like whenever you see it, you're like, yeah, the admins of each group is responsible for banning that person. Who also, I just noticed that there's a giant snowy area. How did I miss that? I swear I looked at this map and I didn't see any snow. I mean, I just discovered that last night, or 2 days ago, or whatever. I did that last video, I guess. But, alright, well, we might build a settlement over there, and that's actually pretty encouraging. That leads me to believe that there might be a massive snow biome on the next map to the west. And we have the entire map north of this explored. We'll go add this to our collection. make copies and whatnot, but basically make a giant map room, and then yeah, let's gear up and fight the Ender Dragon. So what do we need to do for that? We need to start enchanting a sword or an axe. I guess my axe is pretty good. A bow would be nice. Because the Ender Dragon is kind of annoying. You almost need a bow. I mean, it'll come and land on the middle pillar so you can run up and strike it with your sword or axe or whatever, but, yeah. In fact, let's do that. Now, let's go ahead and switch maps. Oh yeah, and these are from a hidden wild armor trim. Ingots and crystals. Interesting. And you can see the very tip of the snowy area on the west. You've got snow on the south side, and then you've got desert on the north side. Interesting. So, yeah, that and ugh, the never-ending cleaning of the house, doing dishes, doing laundry. I've got some more laundry I need to do. There's the tower. I need to make that tower like tilt build height. That would be pretty cool. That way you could see the wizard tower from miles away. And even on the mini-map, you can see the temple. And same thing, I don't know, I might want to make that temple to build height. Just, just have a massive temple. Although build height for that, it got kind of cheesy on the realm that I was playing. So if you go back and watch Oasis, um, and again, a lot of this stuff is repetitive, but just like learning the presidents, you got to keep repeating it. Go away. You're gonna try to take my boat. They do. Like once you break it, like what they do is they'll grab items that you drop and then play keep away with them. And you gotta chase them down. You're like, nah, it's my boat. That's happened to me when I was out exploring. I was like, oh, look at the cute little dolphins and stuff, and then they jacked me. They took my boat. I was like, man, now I gotta. I mean, it's okay because like it used to be you needed a wooden shovel to make a boat. So you had to have a stick, and then you had to make a couple, or use a block. I think it's one block, two sticks for the shovel, or one plank, two sticks. And then, because it's the opposite for a sword. Yeah, because a sword is one stick, two planks. Oh, look how cool that is. Eventually we're going to have that completely covered with coral. Ooh, and magma blocks, actually. That is kind of... We have a ton. You see, the problem is, even getting down to that, like I do have... Where is it? There's a halfway point. Not even halfway point. There's a point where you can go catch some air. Maybe I should make one down there, so like, you know, when you're down there working, doing things. Okay, let's see. So we gotta gear up. Let's go ahead and put the treasures. Actually, you know what? Let's take these diamonds and the glowstones. We'll leave the armor trims here. Oh, they stack. Oh my gosh. How did I get an ender pearl? Well, either way, we're gonna need a lot of ender pearls, so we're gonna need to fight a lot. So let's go ahead and go dump off some stuff over there. I mean, we'll leave those glowstones, but we're using a bunch of the other glowstones for lighting in the temple, which we should be able to see the temple now. Yep, I can already see it through there. And there's the floating, oh well, we have more bone meal over there. We have the floating arborarium or tree area. These still haven't grown. They might never grow. But I slowly was starting to replace the single wide trees with double wide. Oh, there's a floating tree. Oh well. It's okay. Leave it better than you found it. Because as I'm coming in and breaking things, destroying things, and building my own things in nature, I'm also preserving nature. And Fort Collins is a great city for that. Like, we have trees everywhere. Alright. And eventually that's going to be a mob grinder, but I'm going to take a break on that for now. What we need is... I mean, the mob grinder is good for getting a bunch of bones, arrows, and a lot of the stuff that we need. Yeah, diamonds, so we can actually have armor. Leave that there. Let's find a nice place to grow some trees. Go and stock up on that. And yeah, so, and eventually what I want to do here, jeez, I tried to make that a carrot. I'm so mad. I mean, I'm kind of kicking myself for that one because I have no one to blame but myself for that. Like, you know, I knew what they were going to do. I just didn't realize it until after I did. I mean, in hindsight, I guess, is a better way to put that. Like, it made so much sense that, like, yeah, they're farmers. That's what their mechanics are. They come over and they... Ooh, actually, let us go ahead and switch it into... Let's get some more spider eyes. And actually... Okay, so basically the point of all that is Enderman can't get you if you hide under a thing like this. Oh. Okay. Now we're looking for spiders. Lots of creepers and lots of skeleton archers. I mean, if I had a shield, the skeletons would be easier to fight. Oh, there's all the chickens walking around. There's a creeper in the... Oh, there we go. In the sheep area. Oh. Oh, shoot. Ah, two of them. Ow. Thought I was dodging like any of those. I didn't dodge hardly at all. Was that the spider biting me? Huh. Okay. Yes. I gotta be careful. I could die pretty easily. Oh, you're gonna come fight, huh? Yes. Spider eye. Oh, jeez. My fridge just made a sound and I thought it was a phantom. Ooh, witches. They're fun to fight. Sometimes they drop the most random stuff. It dropped a spider eye. Nice. Okay, skeletons. Let's not fight all those. Enderman. Oh. Oh, jeez. And there's a way we can make, oh, there's the creeper. Where's the Enderman? Dang it. Oh, now I'm hungry, so I gotta come over here, escape, eat some food. I don't think I have any food. Okay. Oh wait, yes I do. It's raw, but it's difficult. Yeah, for a while I did start killing lambs or sheep when I was outside. Ah. Jerks. It's harder to find. Ah. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh, shoot. Yes. Come fight me. Oh, it's glitching. Yeah. Oh, that's rather disappointing. Okay. So, I mean, creepers, yeah, the gunpowder is cool. I mean, you can make fireworks and TNT out of it. And eventually we will need to make a bunch of fireworks, but for the elytra, so you can continue to... Oh, there's a villager that was zombified. I think that might be it, though. We did not get an ender pearl. Not that we could really tell, though. So we've got full stuff. Yeah, yeah, now they're starting to burn. Except the creepers. Creepers don't burn. Alright, well that was exciting. So, now we can put it back in peaceful. And really what we could do... Ooh, I like that. Well, let's go ahead and put it back in peaceful. So I don't have to go get food and stuff. But basically, in this area, we're going to make a mob generator. And all that means is we're going to dig out 3 units tall. Actually, let me go deposit some of the stuff. I hate wasting things. So let's go just put a bunch of trash in this random chest over here. Actually, wait. Oh, I don't have a... I was gonna say I could just make a bunch of more chests, but anyways, let's go ahead and just put... I don't know. I have chests. There we go. Let's go and put that up there. Sure, why not? That was originally going to do... I like to space them out a little bit. That way their branches have less of a chance of intertwining. And then continue to go dig this out. We'll keep this going, because this will be one, like, safe place to run. To, like, all you gotta do is aggro the Enderman, and then they'll come and they'll do the rest. They'll just keep attacking you and let you hit them from the safety of under here. Really don't even need to fill it in, but I will. Just because you might also be sleep deprived and you might have phantoms coming after you. So, anyways. So now, but then the cool thing about this is even during the day, mobs will just continue to spawn in here because it'll be dark. You can put a couple of gates in there so they can't escape or kind of wander out. But then you can like shoot them with an arrow. You can aggro the Endermen so they come close, and then you can fight them. Yeah. They have to be 3 blocks high, otherwise the Endermen won't spawn in here because they are 3 blocks. Not just 2 like most of the others are. And actually, let's go ahead and leave that there. The point is it has to be dark. So I'm actually going to close up the front a little bit more, but... Okay. So yeah, so what is that? Back to the presidents thing. We've got about 4.5 presidents. Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe. Yeah, Monroe's the 5th. And I've only drawn the sun with this giant, like, cartoony glove giving a thumbs up. Like, the sun's happy again now because it's back outside. It's free. It's watching a Jamaican row a boat down a river. Is Monroe. Look at that Monroe, Mon. Like, basically. Well, I don't think it was, Jamaican. Uh, I'm pretty sure it wasn't a Jamaican when I did it. I don't even know what it was. Just like a rowboat going down a river. I don't think there was even a person in it. But yeah, and then they start rowing towards a dam. So Adams is the next one, and then I think it might have been a Jack, like the card cartoon, because then Jackson and Buren, Van Buren, because then it's a van. So the Jack, it's like a playing card was sitting in the rowboat, hits a dam, and then it flies off and it becomes a wheel to a van for Van Buren. So Washington, Adams, Jackson, wait, Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk. And I got to remember like how that even, because like I can rattle them off, like I can sing my ABCs because we just memorized it. But like now I forget the goofy pictures. But there's 45. Yeah, Trump was 45, and I know that. The only reason I know that is because he keeps wearing all those hats with 45 on it, like 45 and 47 or whatever. Like, and I don't even know that for sure. I'd have to look it up to be absolutely sure. But I feel like I've seen that a lot because he's so proud of like what number president he was. First time I've ever seen that. Like, granted, it's become like a NASCAR thing or like a talent show thing or like who can rabble rouse the loudest and get the people going and like get them all excited and angry at the other side, which is ridiculous. Like it's caused a lot of divisive politics that, and most of it's just not based in truth. Like it's exaggerations, it's things blown out of proportion, and then it just makes Americans angry at each other, like really angry, and it's just gotta stop. So so, anyways, I'm also thinking about so in another group that we were talking about that spammer tool where we just copy and paste this message about someone, and then like and someone responded to this one and be like, "You think they're actually going to listen to you?" Be like, "I hope so because I'm just one of about 120 to 150 people that are getting churned out every year just by CSU to become cybersecurity professionals." Now, not pros, amateurs, yeah, but all it takes is being able to detect what looks like spam or a malicious activity and report it. That's it. We're glorified security guards with the radios that can report crime to the police to come and handle. And while it might not seem all that glamorous, like it is going to mitigate and stop cyber attacks. I mean, at some point, and they already have like almost all the hackers in the world identified. Like they have, I forget what it's called, but it's a complete list of like threat actors or APTs. There you go, advanced persistent threats. So basically, the people that we know, their signature or whatever, their tactics, and then whether they're teaching them to other people. I mean, because it takes a lot of education to do stuff like this. So it can only be a handful of people, like ever, and even then, like it's no longer forbidden knowledge. So even that, like, it's getting out on how to be a hacker and ethical hacker and all that, and how to do better security. And although unfortunately, it is kind of like a gold rush of people trying to be cybersecurity professionals, and so that it's, make money off of their trade. And what ends up happening is, oh, why did I keep them all the way over there? Now we have a flood of cybersecurity people that thankfully don't have to pay off a whole lot of education because these are boot camps. They're just, it's 6 months of your life of intense schooling and then you're done. So, um, and let's go ahead and leave the flowers too. We don't need the flowers. There we go. I was like, are you kidding me? Alright, we'll come back and harvest those. But first, I want to... Okay, I think that'll work. And then dig out more area for them. Oh, There's the alarm. Alright. Basically what's going to happen is this going to be a cavity where, or a cave, an artificial cave, where mobs will spawn. What is that? Oh. I want Enderman to spawn though, so I need to make sure it's 3 units tall. Maybe even slime, that would be cool. Then we could harvest our own slime for sticky pistons and start making some doors. Okay, now hmm. Okay, and so there's that. They'll start spawning in there. Now we need just a little bit of wood for a... Okay, just make this real quick and then we'll end the episode. I want to start seeing it happening. So we need planks and sticks. And, oops, and one of these. Then we need one of that. Oh, we need a gate. There we go. Oh. It's starting to become sundown. Oh. The mobs are going to start appearing out here, but they're going to start appearing in here too. Maybe? No, I need to make it much deeper. Alright, well anyways, let's go ahead and end the episode there. I don't want this to run too long, but that's where we're at. So, until next time, I will see you then. Have a great day, everybody. If I don't, because I'll probably be busy the rest of today, maybe tomorrow. But I will see you in the next one.